Hi all, I am Jessica Spence Moss, your professor for SOS 308 for fall 2023. Because of the storm, I wanted to take a minute to introduce myself and introduce you to the course since that's what we would have done in class today. And I wanted to also let you know that I'm making this video for two classes. I teach SOS 308 at 8:30 a.m. on Monday and Wednesday, as well as 11:30 a.m. on Monday and Wednesday. So the information's the same. I will be doing the same information. So because I'm doing these two videos, I am going to do my best to show you what is going on in our Canvas pages. All right, so you'll come here to your dashboard. Obviously, I have a lot more things than probably you do because this is mine. So for my 308 classes, this is what they look like. I'm just going to run through one of them, but like I said, whether you're in the 8:30 a.m. class or the 11:30 a.m. class, it is the same. And I also wanted to point out that these are fully on-campus classes, not online. I know there was some confusion because again, I'm rolling these classes over, the Canvas pages over from previous semesters, and some of the material has gotten confusing. So I'm trying really hard to make sure that it is my on-campus class and not an online class. So here we go. So on your home page, you will see up at the top, you will have announcements. So the announcements for today is that we are not meeting on campus because of the weather. You'll have all of this course information. So like I said, I'm teaching two classes. So this is for my Monday, Wednesday at 11:30. But you'll notice that this page for my Monday, Wednesday at 8:30, they look exactly the same. Office hours for both are the same. I'm in College Park, so that's across the street in 927, and I will be there on Wednesdays from 1 to 3 and Thursdays from 9 to 11. The course materials for this semester, you will need a guide to writing for sociology, as well as the 10 questions. This text is a really great intro kind of text. It's set up just like your intro class textbook was, going from sociology theory to methods, and then into like deviance, culture, socialization, and then race, class, gender, religion, and so forth. So what we'll be doing with this book is we will be practicing picture walks, which is a concept from Barb Oakley in Learning to Learn. We'll also be using this as an example of how to ask questions, how to form thesis, and how to support that thesis. So those are great books. These other two books are not required if you feel like you need a little extra support. This sociology student's guide to writing is something that other faculty use, so it's helpful. And then They Say, I Say, this is a great book if you are just really struggling with academic writing, struggling how to formulate sentences and formulate paragraphs to support a specific point. We will start here with the course material, but you can also navigate using our modules on the side here. So I'll open that up. Oh, intermission. We'll do it this way. Okay, so in your course module, you'll meet me. And then if you open that, scroll to the bottom, my communication policy, I try to respond within 24 hours during the week and a little longer on the weekends. I do not check email on Sunday, except for yesterday because of the storm. But I try really hard to keep my weekends for my family. So if you click next at the bottom, you will see our course information. This is the important stuff for today. This is the description from the catalog, our objectives, the course goals, which we will be going through throughout the semester. My biggest focus is that you all learn how to read material and then how to synthesize that material, how to analyze that material, and then how to edit whatever it is you're writing. We're going to spend a lot of time on editing. These student learning objectives, these are from the department. So every department or every class, sorry, in the department will focus on these to greater or less extent. So you'll see here on the side, I have some of them are things that we're practicing, others are things that we are mastering. So by the end of the semester, you should feel very confident, and others are things that we're just introducing or reflecting on if it's something that we've done in the past, like in your intro to sociology class. I will do my best to present concepts and definitions and materials that will help you, but I will focus a lot of our time on applying different writing strategies, and then focus on you editing and critiquing what you create. We have basically 4 modules throughout the semester, and those modules are capped with a writing assignment. So basically, we have 4 papers throughout the semester, and you will choose, not choose, but you will participate in a peer review process. So at basically every 4 weeks, the last 2 weeks of those 4-week chunks, we will do this editing process. So the beginning of the week, you will work on editing your own material. You will then submit it to your peer reviewer. They will have a few days to edit that material and then return it to you. And then you will have a few days to implement those edits and suggestions before you submit it to me. So the goal is by the time you submit any given paper to me, you have edited it at least 3 times. So you edit yourself first, you submit it to your peer reviewer to edit a second time, and then you edit it a third time as you apply those edits. The class schedule, so again, these blocks or these modules, like I said, they're in about 4 weeks. So the first 4 weeks, we're focusing on the opinion paper. The next 4 weeks, we're focusing on an annotated bibliography. The next chunk, which is a little longer, this one's 5 weeks, we're focusing on a literature review. And then our last chunk, which is actually only 3 weeks because we have finals in there, is a shorter paper, which will consist of a cover letter, a book review, or a statement of purpose for grad school. And so I will talk about each of those. As you see here, we will be focusing on different aspects. So the first couple of weeks, we're focusing on creating research questions and thesis. The next couple of weeks, we're focusing on finding journal articles, how to create, conceptualize what terms we're using in our papers based on those journal articles. In the literature review, we're doing a lot more analysis, and again, we'll go through a few writing strategies. There's the CARS model, the Axis model, a few others. And then the last few weeks is kind of a breather. I want it to be a breather so that you can focus on other classes as well, but we'll go through how to write either a cover letter, a book review, or a statement of purpose. So I'm hoping these papers are something that is usable for you in the near future. And they're shorter, and they're really focused on you. The other thing that I want us to be aware of is there is this thing now called ChatGPT. I'm sure none of you have heard of it, but now that you I've said it, you'll be able to Google it. We are not going to run and hide from ChatGPT. We're going to acknowledge it head on. So our first activity on Wednesday will be to discuss the implications of ChatGPT on writing specifically. So with that being said, I hope you all have a safe Monday and Tuesday. I will see you on Wednesday in class. So some of you I'm seeing at 8:30 a.m. The rest of you I'm seeing at 11:30 a.m. In Humanities Room 326A. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. My email is just jmoss@fullerton.edu. All right, have a great day. Bye.